You're cute. You're cute. That's actually what I have to do. I should probably do some dishes tonight. I don't know. I really consider myself a punk. If I like had to pick, if I really had to pick, but honestly, I'm all over the place with my style. Like I literally wear cowboy boots every day, and I'm from New York City, so. And honestly, like I'm not really gonna make anyone a mod. This is literally like my fourth stream. Not until I like see someone repeatedly. So I'll definitely remember you, Frosted Cupcake, and if I see you around more often, then I would make you a mod. But I'm not making anyone a mod that I haven't like seen in my stream more than once at the very least, and I would say more than that. Like I should like actually recognize your name because I'm just gonna have a bunch of mods that like don't even watch my stream. Why do I want that? That's not helpful. And then who knows? You could also just like ban everyone. So I wouldn't really want that. I'm also pretty good at keeping up with the chat, and honestly, I have some of the toughest skin I've probably seen. Cause goddamn, people are way too sensitive. They're crazy. Um, I don't know, most of your comments I'm like really confused about. This reminds me of GLP-1. I don't know what that is. Liquidated salty crummy punk. I mean, that sounds like fun. Satellite collection exit. Like what? And hello, Blue Hammock. Thank you for watching again. Stepping in again. And then I don't know. I'll just warn everyone. Hello, Ash. It's good to see you drop by. But yeah, just by the way, no politics, nothing of asking if I'm trans because it's so annoying. And yeah, nothing about like hurting my pet or anything like that. I almost hate that I even have to say that, but people are weird. Instant ban, because why? But hello everyone. And thank you for the blessings. I'm not religious, but I will always accept anyone praying for me, or if you have me in your thoughts or whatever. Good being a kind soul. And thank you. I just got my angel bites done this week. So they are a brand new piercing. I mean, I'm also assuming maybe also met my septum. I feel like my piercings aren't even that noticeable though. And then I have my nose, but I don't have jewelry in my nose right now. I'm doing amazing. My favorite movie, I mean, for like when I was growing up, my favorite movie was The Lost Boys. The 80s vampire movie, yes. But a real answer, like what's my really favorite movie, would be Memento, which I know is not the biggest movie ever. But if you know Memento, you're like, oh, oh my God, that is a good movie. And if you haven't, then you need to go watch Memento. But make sure you're paying attention. Like it's a movie you really have to like sit down and actually watch and not just be all ADHD like scrolling on your phone because you'll be confused and then it won't be a good movie. Yeah, Memento is really good. I have good taste. You know what's so funny too is that like I used to tell people that my favorite movie was The Lost Boys, and then people would be like, "Oh my God, that's such a good movie," and I'm like, "No, it isn't," and they're like, but it's your favorite movie," and I'm like, "I know." Just because I like something or just because it's my favorite does not mean that it's good, and just because something's good doesn't mean that I like it. You don't have to go with the masses. Yeah, no, my first dream I was actually wearing a Lost Boy shirt and everyone was getting a real kick out of that. Also, because I think it was a custom made shirt. I really couldn't tell you, but my friend bought it for me. And I've never seen this shirt online ever. So I'm kind of thinking they like went to like a custom shirt place and like made me a custom Lost Boys shirt. So that's pretty cool because I feel like no one else has it. Do, 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 do. I've never heard of the lighthouse. And I don't know, whatever you want me to be. I really don't think I look emo though. I think you guys are crazy. Also, with like, is it just because I'm wearing black? I did have a white shirt that I was maybe gonna put on because I'm wearing like a sweater, but oh, really? I don't even like black, honestly. My favorite color is pink, which if you saw my apartment, like I don't know, I'm on my futon right now. Which I chill out my futon. I do my puppy. I also have a really cute puppy. But I have a oh, you can't tell the color. I have a pink futon and I have a pink computer chair and an entire pink computer desk with a pink microphone and pink headset and pink with more pink and more pink. Yeah, and my poodle's sleeping. And yeah, I won't really talk about religion. Or like if you want to pray for me, like that's nice, thank you, but no religion. I mean, these are angel bites. Which I would have to say, like, I hit up a piercer to get angel bites, and they told me that they wouldn't pierce me because of the constant, like, migration. and rejection of the piercing, and I was like, "Oh." And then I went to another piercer to get them pierced, and she almost gave me angel fangs, and I don't even know how the conversation went, but I said something, and she was just like, "Oh, wait, you meant a different piercing?" And I was like, "What?" Like, she was about to pierce me fucking angel fangs. I mean, I would have noticed. But I just saw it like, no, those like the ones that like go through your lip, like those are angel fangs. And then I mean, I guess it's like the newest trend or whatever, like because I never saw that. I don't know. I'm kind of old. I know I don't look old, but I'm actually 28. Um, but I'd never seen piercings like that before. And like even in like the alternative like community whatsoever, because I'm from New York City, so I've seen a lot of obscure piercings. Like one of my best friends like had a snake eyes. I've had dahlias before, but that was awful. But no, these are definitely angel bites. I don't know why everyone else ever thought anything else. Like, I don't know. And then I realized that the other piercer thought that. He thought I was asking for a different piercing. He probably would have given me this piercing. And he was kind of closer to me, so it kind of sucked, but whatever. Honestly, the girl that pierced me was mad cool though. You like my nails? I highly doubt that. I highly doubt you like my nails. They look like nothing. Yeah, I had braces growing up, which I know would probably shock some of you guys that I actually had braces for 4 years. But I never wore my retainer ever. So, and I'm 28, so it's been a lot of years since I had braces. I mean, you're just not seeing them then. I mean, I can care less. I probably wouldn't get braces again. And no, I'm not actually non-Sagittarius. I'm a Virgo. But I also feel like signs are pointless anyway. But yeah, I don't know. I was just kind of bored. So I was like, maybe I'll stream because I did say that I would. Oh, and don't ask me about my opinions in New York of New York. I fucking hate New York. I think it's gross. I think the littering in New York is crazy. All the people there are all miserable and annoying, and I hated leaving my apartment ever. I work from home, so and I was like with my ex at the time, and like we lived together in an apartment in New York, and I would literally go like 2 weeks without leaving my apartment because my ex would leave for anything that I like was outside the apartment that we like couldn't get delivered, and everything else we got delivered. And I didn't have to leave for work. So, yeah. Hence why I also got a dog cuz now I like have to go outside. I go outside like 3 times a day to like walk her. I mean, I don't really feel like piercings really, I mean, especially in this day and age, like the way that you look does not translate into your music taste. And that's why all these like alternative people listen to Little Peep. Gross. Gross. And I mean, I don't know. I actually like my job, I talk to a lot of people. So I don't know. I kind of go in and out of being like an extrovert or an introvert or extrovert, but it all definitely depends. Thank you. I mean, instead I moved to North Carolina. Instead, I did that. Instead, I moved out of New York City. I don't live in New York City anymore, but like I was born and raised in New York City. And then always wanted to leave. And I finally did that, which I'm really happy about. I don't know. If that was meant to make me laugh, I don't really get it. And I don't know, I'm just live streaming because it's funsies. And if it like turns into something like that's cool. And some people are late bloomers. I don't know. I grow more hair than most men, so what does that say? Am I just like ultra straight? Which I'm not, but or does that make me ultra gay? No. Oh yeah, that's the other thing. I don't like the cold. I don't like the cold at all. I don't like the snow. The snow is gross. Well, okay. The first day you wake up, it's really pretty. And then you live in New York City, so then it looks like crap. It looks so gross by just day one, and it doesn't melt quick enough. So it's like 2 days in, sorry, 2 weeks in, and there's just black slush everywhere. Now tell me snow is so pretty. Ugh. No. So I actually have been enjoying my 80-degree weather. I mean, honestly, it got a little bit cold here, which this is what I mean. It got cold here. It's 60. It was in the 60s. And I'm like, that's too cold. I don't want that. No, I'm not in New York City now. I moved away from New York City. I mean, I am pretty short. I'm 5'3", but I have no idea how you'd be able to really tell that. I feel like I'm like awfully close to the camera. And I'm just in this like you can't even tell what my body shape looks like at all. Because I was born there and I don't like it. Because I was born there and I didn't choose to move to New York City. Like I definitely get that like a lot of people have that like they spent their whole life just wanting to move to New York. And that was even like a big deciding factor too. Like after I left my ex and I did try dating in New York City, but like just about everyone I was meeting would like be like, "Oh, so how long ago did you move here?" And I'm like, "I never moved here." So then I just felt like when I told them that like, hey, I can't wait to move out of New York City and I'm trying to find someone that like wants to leave the city, but they just spent their last like 20 years trying to get into the city. It's like they're not leaving for me. You know, I definitely agree with that. I feel like New York is very overrated. I've traveled quite a bit and I feel like there's better nightlife. I feel like that's like a really, really big thing that I guess people feel like New York really does have is that they have like the really cool nightlife or like if you want something to do, there's something to do in the city, even if you have no money. Which I guess maybe it's not like that everywhere. I guess that's true. But I have experienced so much nicer nightlife. Honestly, I really like Tennessee. And I might even wind up moving to Tennessee actually. But like they actually have nice bars that aren't gross. And when I use the bathroom, the sink doesn't touch my knees. Cause what? The amount of bathrooms that I've been in that you literally have to like get out of the way to like close the door and like it's either like the stall door or like the sink literally touching your knees. And I'm short. I don't know how tall bitches do it. I don't know what they're doing. Like, so, and then it's like so much cheaper because that was one thing I remember. Like in New York City, you get like a little medicine glass. It's literally like probably like this big, $20. I went to Tennessee. They give you like a rocks glass. They fill it up probably like about here, and then they're like $4. I literally was freaking out at the bar when I ordered a shot of Jameson and they like handed me something like this and told me $4 and I was just like, "Wait, am I being punked right now?" Like What is going on? But yeah, there's also just water in case because everyone's always gonna be like, "You're drinking because it's late, and I'm not doing anything, so you have to be doing something," or I don't know, or like I'm drunk right now, so you have to be too. I never understand. Yeah, no, my rent is literally half, less than half on what I used to pay when I was living with my ex. Um, so, and then I actually enjoy the weather. I actually enjoy the weather. The people here are like, well, I don't know. Southern hospitality definitely did die. I won't blow any smoke if anyone's asked with that one. People are just not as nice as they used to be, at least when I've been in the South in the past. But eh, yeah, no, honestly, I'm really happy living by myself. I like living by myself. And that's even why I'm able to have a pink futon. I got a pink futon and I'm about to like redo my entire bathroom pink. And I love that. And I can't wait to get my pink dresser. I'm also gonna get a pink bookshelf for all my plants. Yes, everything will be pink. Oh, honestly, I think people in well, okay, so how I'm actually gonna explain it, but I feel like it's a little bit different now. Is that people in the South, they'll be nice to your face, but like talk shit behind your back. And then people in New York will be a fucking asshole to your face, but they like don't like they like don't care. Like they're just like, you know. Like I don't know. I used to feel that way about like religion and politics in New York. Like I felt like New Yorkers just like so didn't care, but that's a lot different now. And hello. Yeah, I mean, I just feel like people were a lot nicer and like more willing to like have small talk in the South, and I don't really feel like that's a thing anymore. Everyone's like now I feel like I'm the weirdo like trying to talk to the grocery checkout lady. And I'm like, "Wait, I thought this is the South. I thought I was the actual New Yorker." But I would have to say how slow everyone is. And I'm kind of glad that like I don't know, I used to work a lot of food and retail. Like that's a lot of my job experiences. So I'm glad I don't work a job like that in North Carolina because I already know that all my coworkers would absolutely hate me because I got New York speed. And like, I don't know where I'm going, but I'm getting there fast. I can tell you that much. I'm getting there faster than fucking you. Okay. But I don't know where I'm going. I don't know what I got to do, but I'm going to get it done fast. That's just like New York mentality. I mean, I don't really have a New York accent. Like I say coffee. But I feel like it's like coffee. I didn't get my coffee in the morning because like the New York accent's like so nasally, whatever. But I already know I don't sound like I'm from New York. Yeah, no, I couldn't agree more, Illuminate. And hello, I recognize you too. But yeah, no, honestly, that reminds me of when I was working at one of my fast food jobs. The managers knew I smoked on like while I was working. Maybe I shouldn't even say this, but they knew I smoked while I worked. But I had like I really do have good work ethic, so they like really didn't care. And this one guy, he was so slow, and everyone would talk so badly about him because of how slow he was at work. And then he would get high and be even more slow, so annoying. And the managers caught him like smoking a vape in the walk-in, so he got like in mad trouble. And I remember he came to me and he was just like kind of complaining, like, oh, like they're mad that I get high at work. Like, how do they like this? Because he knew I got high like on my break, like all the time. But and then I just had to be quiet of like, yeah, but you're so slow. You're so slow when you do it. You're not allowed to. Oh, cool. Well, that's nice. And I like Florida. I'll probably go to Florida. Oh, and the back smush. She's sheeping. She's sheeping, baby. That's her face. Her little ear. I know she really just looks like a mush. Eh. I mean, that's a story that I probably won't share. But I have family like from all over, honestly. Yeah, honestly, St. Pete used to be one of the places that I kind of wanted to live. It was one of the places I don't want to say like I considered now because that's not true. But when I was like 20, I was like, I'm moving to St. Pete. I'm gonna do it. This is where I want to live. And I mean, I won't lie. I mean, I might still move to Florida. That could still be a possibility. I like how aesthetically pleasing Florida is, which I don't know if that just really speaks on what type of person I am, because I definitely do like when things are aesthetically pleasing, hence why everything in my apartment's pink. I hate holidays. I'm from New York City, even though I've said it like a million times. What's my favorite band? I don't really know if I have like a good, like, I don't know. I like so much music. I don't really think I could ever pick a favorite band. It really used to be Sheerlight Manifesto. Sheerlight Manifesto used to be one of my favorite bands. But honestly, I'm gonna shout out. There's a band. Well, I don't know. He's really a singer. Sawyer Hill. That's Sawyer Hill Hill. Apparently, I was his number one listener on YouTube Music. What the fuck? Um, I was actually like I was two artists' number one singer. I mean, number one listener on the YouTube Music app, what I feel like really says a lot about me. But he has such amazing songs. It's so good. His lyrics are so good. He has such a good voice. I love the actual music. Like, he's awesome. I would definitely look into that. And yeah, I know it's expensive in Florida in general. Whenever like I would tell people I wanted to move to Florida, they would always say that like, "Oh, it's expensive." You're talking to the girl that lived in New York City. Like my rent was like literally 2K, and the apartment that we got for 2K is oof. Oof. You I don't know. It was a really, really old building that really needed to be renovated pretty badly. I don't know. We had like leaks in our ceiling and like where like the wall, like where the wall like meets the floor or like where like floors like meet together. Yeah, it was just like a gap. It's just a gap, and you could sweep all you want. You can clean because I'm a cleaner. I love cleaning. I clean the fuck out of places. Um, you could sweep forever. It would never get clean. Never. It wasn't worth it. 2K. 2K. One bedroom apartment. Whoo! That's crazy. I don't know how people do it. I don't know. Like you and that's even my thing is that like I feel like you have to really want to live in New York City. And that's why I always get confused when people are like, "Why'd you move away from New York City? That's crazy." And it's like, why would I want to pay crazy prices for somewhere I don't like? Where I can pay less money and then enjoy where I live a lot more? Such a hard decision. I can only imagine. Yeah, I am pretty bad at cleaning other people's filth though. I don't know. My dad used to always tell me that like I should like clean other people's houses, like I should like be a maid or whatever. And I used to always tell him like people don't want their maids like literally yakking at how fucking disgusting their house is. because I have a literal a reaction to seeing gross, dirty stuff. Like it really makes me gag without a doubt. I can't, you know. Hence why I clean a lot because I can't. My apartment's really, really, really clean. I couldn't have it any other way. And I usually clean, well, I mean, I kind of clean every day. And honestly, that's what I would always tell anyone. You got to like clean like a few minutes, like every single day. Maybe it's different if you live with other people. I'll live by myself. So that's for these rules. But yeah, clean space, clean mind, without a doubt. Well, that was one thing I realized about New York City is that like the minimum wage in New York City is $15. But in order to get anything more than $15, it's just not happening. No one ever wants to pay you extra. No one wants to give you hours like whatsoever. It would be so annoying. And then in North Carolina, the minimum wage is 7.25, but there's no jobs paying 7.25. Like if you work at Walmart, you're making $12. You know what I mean? I'm even pretty sure that like yeah, like McDonald's is like $12 too, like around that range. So like they go so much higher than the minimum wage where like New York will not like if you're working like a minimum wage job, you're getting paid minimum wage. And I don't like that always really, really sucked. And it definitely really, I don't know, I was actually working during the time when New York was changing it. So when I first started working, I do think I was making like about like $11 an hour or something like that. And it was like slowly getting raised up. So then it was 12 and then it went to 15. And once it went to 15, like our hours got cut. So like I wasn't making more money because I had a higher minimum wage, which is the whole point of it is to make it so that you could actually live off your paycheck. But I don't know. Usually like the most I could make in New York was probably like 1,500 off like a minimum wage job. And like the fuck are you doing with 1,500? Like once again, like my rent was 2K, you know. I mean now I work I don't know. I probably won't like really talk about it, but I do work from home. But that's why I love my job now because I actually make a livable wage and can actually like fully support me and my little puppy wuppies. I love it. I mean, I don't really know about California. I've never been to the West Coast and complain. I mean, oh, you're like if you want to clean my house and complain, like go ahead, honey. No, I feel you. New York City. I know I probably should even put that in my bio or something, like age and location, since I'll get asked that like so often. Yeah, I get that a lot. Whenever I'm like, even when I'm doing like nonchalant things, like doing like adulting on the phone, I always get commented that I'm like, you have such a nice voice. I'm like, stop it. Oh, that's awesome that you also work from home and get to hang out with your doggy all day. I know, that's my life too. I work from home and I get to be with this little puppy. But I would have to say, like, I don't know, I was looking up like her breed. She's a Cavapoo. And they say to not leave them alone for too many hours so that they don't have separation anxiety. But I'm with her like all the time. And I swear to God, if I just even go to like put the garbage in the dumpster, like she's freaking out. She's freaking out that she's not with her mommy. And I'm just like, baby. And of course, like when I do like come in from like getting the trash, like I don't act like, oh my God, mommy's home. Like that's not what I do. I'm just very like, come on, stop it. Stop jumping. Calm down. It's 2 minutes, baby. But you have to do that. You know, if you like act like, oh my God, yeah, it's crazy that I'm home, like they're only gonna get more amped up because you're kind of like reaffirming the behavior. Yeah, maybe she does. I don't know if I can handle 2 puppies though. 1 puppy's a lot. And then I'm with her 24/7. But Yeah, I mean, I do kinda wish she probably had, like, more peeps in her life because it's really just me. So, she kind of freaks out when she sees any other person that's not me, and I feel like it's because she's sick of me. No. She could never be sick of me. But she does love other people. Smoking and, going to too many concerts and belting like a idiot. I don't know, I really like to sing very, very loud, and I smoke. So I sound like this, but I love it. I don't mind it. Yeah, no, I definitely like it that at least I'm able to make it on a one person income and I don't have to feel obligated to live with other people. Cause that's one thing I did hate is even when I was trying to look for a different apartment when I was with my ex, it just really seemed like I was gonna have to have roommates. And I really don't want roommates, especially with someone that works from home. Like I don't leave the house for 8 hours every day for a work shift. Like I'm home all the time. So I don't know. I wouldn't really like that. And honestly, I really vibe by myself very well. I think I'm hilarious. I I'm quite confident in myself, pretty secure. Like I think I'm hilarious. I think I'm really smart. I entertain myself really well. I don't know, I smoke because I like to. I mean, I wouldn't say I'm a goth mommy. I don't know. I mean, I'm alt. I usually say I'm more of a punk. Oh, tell a joke? I don't know. Oh, I don't know. No, I just instantly blanked out when you said that. You know what's funny too is that like I have been thinking about doing stand-up comedy, but I'm like, you have to write something first. And I got nothing. I got nothing. I just know I'm funny in my daily life. It will like come as it goes. And yeah, he was pretty unlucky to lose me. I know he definitely regrets it, but I don't know. I don't really like to talk shit, but I mean, he kind of stole from me. He like stole my money. So I definitely feel like once you like break like financial trust with someone, it's like really, really hard to get over. And I even thought I like could get over financial distrust, but I really couldn't. So and then I moved to North Carolina. And yes, I love the purple light. Honestly, I like it because I don't know, I have a kind of a crazy sleeping schedule because I live by myself and because I work from home. So I can kind of sleep whenever I want. And yeah, I definitely have a very crazy sleeping schedule. So usually at nighttime, I do like the purple light. So then at least I get to see and like do things, but also not like overwhelm myself with the light too much. And thank you. Honestly, it's like a real like it's meant for your nose. Like it's like a nose ring, but I just shove it in my septum because who cares? And no, I don't really think about giving up smoking at all. Yeah, vaping did not. If anything, vaping made me more addicted to smoking. I will definitely agree with that because I used to smoke cigarettes. I still smoke cigarettes, but like I guess this made me quit really smoking cigarettes as often. But I just do both. Yeah, I guess I'll say excuse me. I'm 28, And no, I mean, I thought about modeling when I actually lived in New York City, but I don't know. I feel like it's kind of a convoluted job anyway. And no, I'm not Jewish. It's actually surprising. I don't know, honestly, because of the place in New York that I was from, I usually had people come up to me talking in Russian. They would just talk to me in Russian, just walk up to me and start talking to me, and I would just be like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I don't understand what you're saying." And they're like, "You're not Russian?" I'm like, "No, I'm like really, really Irish." Oh, why? Because I say bro. I mean, don't all girls in New York say bro? Yeah, I mean, I don't really know if it'd really be a shout out. It's not like you'll be really getting anything. There's literally like 37 people in here. Like, I don't know. Honestly, I've had such different hair, but maybe it is like I definitely do have like pin straight dark hair, but I don't know. I had like a shaved head back in March, and this is my hair. Well, I've cut it because then I would have a mullet, but this is my hair length after cutting it in March. But I guess when I mostly got that, that was when I had like longer hair. I like before I shaved my head, I had like long pin straight hair down to here. I mean, that's probably why. The people who've been through a lot, they're usually funny. That's one thing I would say, that when people aren't funny, I'm just like, oh, it's because they didn't go through anything. Trauma makes you funny, sadly. um, but yeah, and I mean that's also where addiction definitely like comes from. And I don't know, I'm just a girl that's like live streaming. I don't know. Subscribe if you like it, hype it up. I appreciate everyone also like hyping it. But I don't know. I mean, I'm really just seeing where it goes. But I watch a lot of live streamers on here. So I was like, why don't I just try doing it? And if it turns into something, that's cool. At least I know how to talk, and I'm pretty good at reading chat. And yeah, trauma definitely makes everyone funnier. Honestly, my angel bites did not hurt. I was very surprised, and they still don't hurt. The only thing I've had an issue with is that they're really, really itchy. My upper lip, I just want to, but that feeling's kind of gone away. And I've only done lives. I have like one short of my dog. Um, so like maybe I would. I don't really don't know what I would make it about. I mean, I like cow's milk. I drink whole milk. Milk. Yeah, that's where I'm from. Good old Wu Tang. And I'm gonna like flood with the comments of like, you're not really from New York City then. I'm like, oh wow, I'm contraire. Yeah, I mean, I definitely understand that like New York is an experience. Like I definitely get why everyone wants to move there, but I don't know. I always say that I did not choose the city chose me. And I definitely think that it contributes to the way that I carry myself and my thought processes and, you know. I mean, I feel like these chokers already did come back. I don't know. I threw it on and then never took it off. And thank you. Is it? Well then, I guess so. Yeah, good night. Sleep well. And nah, I probably won't be given any other like context besides you can be in my YouTube chat, in my public YouTube chat. Yeah, no, I'm definitely glad that I live by myself. I definitely have like a really big sense of like accomplishment. That I've been able to do it and take care of this perfect puppy. And she's so happy. She's a happy girl. And I spoil her. I literally make my own dog food. So my dog eats expensive and very well. Hello. Yeah, no, I used to have a cruiser. I used to have a cruiser board and I used to skateboard around Staten Island to go smoke weed in the woods with my friends. I don't know. I used to go to Seaview abandoned hospitals often too. Which it's actually funny because I've watched it like I've been watching this movie for so long. Like it had to be like at least the past decade I've been watching this movie. Cropsby. But then it recently, I think it was like a year ago, it's finally now on Prime. But I think it's called something else. But I remember like I put it on because I have Prime. I put it on and I started watching it and I was just like, wait a second. This is Cropsby. I remember this. But that movie's so well, it's a documentary. I like documentaries, but that one's definitely crazy. And I used to love showing people on Staten Island that. I don't know. I would say I'm a punk, but I'm just really alternative. But I also am like staring at my cowboy boots. So, and I'm from New York City. So, I don't know. I'll probably go with the typical labels are for soup cans. Yes, I love my angel bites. I just got them like literally this week. Did I say trees? I mean, maybe. I think I said woods. And then I started talking about Seaview Hospital. Or I was saying Cropsby, which is spelled Cropsey. But I think the documentary is called something else on Prime. But it's really good. And they're like, I don't know. I guess they like sold it. Like, I don't know how they have it now on Prime. But I'm assuming the movie got picked up. And that's awesome. So I almost feel like I want to send them some love and like get more people to watch that. Same thing when people were asking what my favorite artist is, which is right now I'm gonna say Savior Hill, which is Sawyer Hill Hill. He's really good, and apparently I was his number one listener on YouTube Music, and we should change that because I really shouldn't be his number one listener on YouTube Music. I wish I could remember the other person that I was their number one listener to. But there was two artists for the wrap up that I was their number one listener. And I was just like, oof, oof. But I don't know. I don't want to sound all hipster, but yeah, I don't know. I don't really like fantasy. I'm really not a fantasy person. And just ask your question. I know. Is it really a flex? I feel embarrassed. I feel very, very embarrassed. Also, because Savior Hill, he kind of has a lot of like sad songs. Oh, it was Ren. 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 He has that song High Brand, and he even had another song that was like going a little popular with the YouTube shorts. I think it was called like Violet Story. So I don't even know why I'm his number one listener, but he's good too. But yeah, they both have really quite depressing music. So maybe that's why I feel like it's not good. What do I do on my channel? I mean, I'm just live streaming. It's like my fourth live stream. And I don't know, I kind of like rap, but I'm really not too big into rap. I used to like rap more. Um, but I kind of got out of it. I mean, I do like Baby No Money. I've been listening to Baby No Money for the past decade, though. I know now he's like blowing up. But I found Baby No Money through Young Gravy. Um, and then I don't know. I used to listen to Ski Mask, the Slum God or whatever. He's good. I used to like what's his name? The guy that does Boogie with a Hoodie or Hoodie with a Boogie. I used to love him. I have played necklaces. Sorry, I just poof. How long have you had that necklace? I mean, I really don't know. I have played instruments in the past, but like I have a guitar over there, but I need to buy strings for it. And I used to play mandolin. I used to play alto saxophone, but I kind of gave up uh, playing instruments. But I have been thinking about getting strings for my guitar and maybe playing again. But I don't know if I'd really show that on here though. Like, I don't think that means that you guys are gonna watch me play music. Because I really don't want to be one of those girls that just like plays covers on YouTube shorts. I talk shit about those girls, which I'm sorry. I'm sorry. If that's you, like you go do you. I can't. I think it's too cringe. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really like any of the popular music. I actually think it's so odd that like Sabrina Carpenter and like Ariana Grande and Taylor Swift, they're like the three top artists. That confuses me, but maybe I'm just old. And I just remember like yeah, like I mean I don't actually want to say that like I really watched Victoria's. I was kind of like Victoria's was kind of the ending part of when I really stopped watching like Nickelodeon and Cartoon Network and Disney. But like I remember her from like that. Like that's what I think of when I think of Ariana Grande. And then when I think of Taylor Swift, like I think of teardrops on my guitar. Like and then so I don't know. It's just so odd to me. But maybe I'll make videos. I really don't know what I would make though. Like I feel like I would be more likely to make shorts and probably when I like hit some type of funny inspiration, I'll like make a short. And yeah, no, I think I did know that Sabrina Carpenter is from. See, you say old, but like when I don't even know the name of her show because that was when I really wasn't watching. That's when I really wasn't watching stuff like that. Um, like I watched iCarly, but like once like Sam and Cat like came out, and like I guess I didn't actually watch Victorious. I guess maybe that was it. I just didn't like that show, but I did like iCarly and like Drake and Josh, stuff like that. But once that, I kind of fell off of watching TV. Honestly, period. I went through a lot of my life where like I really didn't watch TV. Yeah, no, and I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't say it. The amount of and I don't care about your sexuality, like that's not really part of it, but like the amount of grown men, usually gay men, that like are diehards for Taylor Swift or like call themselves a Swiftie. I just think it's very, very odd. I don't know. I think it's odd. Um, I mean, if you're a teenage girl and you're a Swiftie, like that makes sense. Been there, you know? I mean, I didn't have a weird name for myself, but, you know, I feel you. But I've even seen it like on dating profiles, which I don't know. That's always never been my type of men. But like the ones that like literally put that they're a Swiftie in their bio, you're weird. Or like the boys that are like, oh my God, I can't wait to watch The Notebook with you. And I'm like, I've never seen The Notebook. And yeah, let that be known. I've never seen The Notebook and I never will. I don't like sappy movies like that. How many piercings do I have? I mean, I have my nose, I have my septum, I have my angel bites, I have my belly button. Um, I have obviously my ears, but and then my second holes. But I used to have a cartilage. I used to have an industrial. I used to have the other side of my nose pierced, but I lost the jewelry and then it closed. I used to have my dahlias, and I don't know. I feel like the other piercing I can't even say on here, but I would watch Memento. Memento is my favorite movie. Go watch Memento if you haven't seen it. Leave the stream, go watch Memento, thank me later. Am I sloppy? I mean, that's a personal preference. And no, I moved out of New York City. Thank God. No, I'm from New York City. I know, I'm like, I'm actually really sober. So if I'm sloppy, goddamn. From the streets of St. Louis. I kind of like that. Maybe I should start saying that. I should start saying I'm from the streets of New York. It's not all punky. I actually really like the way that sounds. I've never even been to upstate New York, and that's such a city slicker thing to say. And yes, I call myself a city slicker because I think it's funny. She's like, stop bothering me. I just stopped bothering her. And wow, you're from New York City? That's crazy. I feel like I don't really meet too many natives, honestly. No, the streets of New York are from me. I don't even know what that means, but that's pretty funny. Is my hair dry? It's honestly, I thought it was oily and greasy. I thought you guys were gonna call me like a grease head and say that my hair looks all greasy. Because that's what it actually is. I wish my hair was more dry. Well, thank you for stopping in, Daryl. Hope to see you again soon. Have a good night. I mean, isn't it cold? You know, it's so funny. I actually have been thinking, like, now I feel like I need steak bites, but I won't do that, honestly. I'm not going to do that. You have Master Chief? Is that real? That's not real. That has to be a joke. But yeah, I don't know. I've been wanting my angel bites pierced for a lot of months now, and then I just kind of did it. But I would say I like almost did it like 3 times. That I was kind of like maybe I'll do it today, and then the fourth time I like finally did it. It's a film. Oh, I thought you were giving places in like upstate New York, like the lakes. Unless I'm thinking of another person. And no, I don't really like roller coasters. I did roller coasters when I was younger, and then I kind of got to a point where I was like, I don't actually enjoy this. And I would only really do it because people like kind of, get over your fear, do it. So, and I was kind of like I was a little bit of a scaredy cat when I was a kid, a little bit, but I was definitely like, if everyone's going on a roller coaster today, I'm going with them. Like I've always been like that, and I'll get over my little issue and go on the roller coaster because that's what everyone else is doing, and I want to, have a good time with all my peeps. So like, I'll go on the roller coaster and I'll force myself to do it. But I just got over that, and I realized I really don't enjoy it. So now I don't force myself to do it. Yeah, like at least I did it. I'll say that. So I like that. Get motion sickness from roller coasters. Yeah, I don't know. I like spinny rides though. From down under. Wow. I know it's like the exact opposite time for me. Like I should probably get off soon just so that I'll actually sleep soon. Cause yeah, it's 1:22 my time. But I would say I do have a really, really crazy sleeping schedule, but like I don't know. Like I took a nap between the hours of like 8 to 10 today. Oh, I take care of myself. I love it so much more. Yeah, but that's different of like getting over your fear. Like I don't mind getting over my fears to go like hang out with my friends. That's different. Like I've been ziplining before too for the same reason. I would never go ziplining. I hated every second of it. Every second of it was awful, and I felt so bad for the people and behind me. Also because they were two small children, and I'm pretty sure I was like 16 or 17 like at the time. Like I wasn't necessarily an adult, but like I was not necessarily like a little tiny child. And yeah, they were basically laughing at me. Have you ever had tiny kids laugh at you because you're more scared than they are? Because I have. I don't know. Honestly, it reminds me of like my younger cousin that like lives in Florida. I remember when I visited her, I had to be like 13 years old, but I was older than her. And she picked up a salamander, and I was just so like, girl, what do you put that down? What are we doing? And she was like, no, 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 it's cool. And I'm like, no, no, we are not messing with this. And I was like so freaked out. And hello. I mean, I have like held a tarantula before though, and I'm an arachnophobian. And I would never do that again, but like I did it. So no, it's way more of like getting over my fears and stuff like that. Like I'm able to do that. I don't know. I even like get agoraphobic sometimes, but I manage it like really, really well. But but I feel like that's all part of life, like making yourself uncomfortable, you know, to like see growth. And I don't know, I actually honestly I do have tarot cards, but I don't really like I'm literally gonna pull out a booklet and like read you the meanings out of a booklet. Like, so like I wouldn't really like say like I do tarot card readings. But I've done tarot card readings for myself, or like I have done them for like friends. But it's like us reading the book together. Yeah, no, it's so chlorophobia, they say that like that's what you'll look up, like it's fear of like open spaces. Which I guess it could mean a lot of different things, but and it's been something that I never thought it was chlorophobia at all. But it's like really fear of like leaving the house. So sometimes I get like really, really, really anxious before leaving the house. And also when I'm out, I like just feel so anxious. I just want to go home. But the pandemic definitely like oof. The pandemic made me like really, really agoraphobic. And then also like living in New York City because I really hated leaving my apartment. And it was just like someone was like gonna say something to me that like wasn't nice. And I just like so didn't want to deal with it. And not even like I guess some of it was like nice, but like I don't know. I just always get like guys flirting with me or trying to get my attention and I'm just like leave me alone. So sometimes that makes me like agoraphobic to like leave the house because I really don't want people to like mess with me. And I don't know, I guess I just have a face that makes people want to mess with me. I don't know. I don't know what that means. That's even why sometimes I look like a bum. Like if you see me like just like in the grocery store, I look like the biggest bum ever, and I do that like on purpose. I've actually been to Seattle before. I mean, I was kind of young, but it was cool. I went to the gum wall when the gum wall was a thing. And I went to like the first Starbucks and I went to the Space Needle and like it was cool and I don't know, I remember like the when I first went to Seattle, my I don't know. I won't really go into it, but they were trying to explain to me that like it's really grungy. That was the word that they kept on saying. They were like, it's really grungy in Seattle. And I was like, oh, I don't know what that means really. Like I kind of did, but not really. And I just remember like the first person I ever saw in Seattle was this like 6-year-old old guy with a long gray beard. He was wearing jeans and no shirt, had like a big beer gut, and he had suspenders on that looked like tape measures. And I was just like, oh, is that what you mean? That grunge? And I was just like, oh, because that's not, I don't know. That was when I was like more of a scene kid. I'm Irish, and I'm from New York City. And oh yeah, that was the other thing I was gonna go into. I don't like that it rains all the time. I definitely do not like that it rains all the time there. I did go like the 2 weeks during the summer when it doesn't rain in Seattle. I did go during that part. But once those 2 weeks like ended, like no, like it really rained like every day. And then like the one day it wouldn't rain, like everything's wet. Why would I want that? I don't know. I kind of like that it doesn't rain that much like in Florida. Like it like rains like really quickly and then it dries up very quickly too. Like that's why people actually will like wait to leave the grocery store when it's raining outside. You would never do that in New York City. It's raining today. You just have to go out there. And yeah, I mean maybe it wasn't also the guy that I was describing in Seattle. Maybe it wasn't that shocking to me because I am from New York City. So I'm a professional introvert. Oh yes, I am from the streets of New York City. Yeah, you're right. Oh my God, is that now gonna be the thing I have to keep on saying? No. Honestly, my hair is pretty thick. We love trains. Love that. You're in Queens. And no, I'm not in Florida. And I have angel bites. What are you rapping about? That made no sense. I never heard of Streets of New York. Well, maybe I have to watch that. I would have to say though, I do hate that everything takes place in New York City. Or I do have this really big pet peeve is that every single time I do get my nails done, they're always watching news about New York. And I'm just like, why do we care? Like it would be literally like I remember during like the big snowstorm, they were like interviewing like people in the streets of New York on the news. And that's what I was watching while I was getting my nails done. And I was just like, what is going on? Why do we care? Why do we care? I don't know. And yes, I think it's so funny that I have like two of you guys in here. I won't say, but that's fun. I like that. And you guys are sweet, amazing people, Illuminate and Ash. Like so much love for you both of you guys. You guys are both like such nice people. And I love our little mod squad. Me, you trauma dump? I mean, nah, I'm good. Well, thank you. And yes, you said you were going. You said you were going to sleep earlier, Daryl, and then you kept on chit chatting. But yeah, I mean that's also why I'm live streaming. I do feel like I'm fun to be around, but and I'm 28. Whoa, smoking's bad for me? That's crazy. I had no idea. Thank you. But yeah, I am probably gonna get off though. I probably should. It's late. And I feel like you guys just get like meaner during the night time. At least that's what I've noticed when I watch like other people's streams. I feel like everyone just gets so mean in the chat. I don't know. YouTube Lives is definitely like a weird place. It's like the weirdest place on the internet. Like it's unlike anything else. I will definitely agree with that. I mean, I'm a hula hooper. I would say that's why my greatest skill. Oh, I could solve the Rubik's Cube in 2 minutes. I will probably show that at some point, but people will just say it's fake anyway, so maybe I actually won't. Well, it was nice chatting, Daryl. I will see you again soon. I know the weirdos do come in at night, but it's already nighttime. Oh my god, I love ska. No, I'm gonna like freak you out now. So I have oh, can you see it? It says a better place, a better time on my arm. And then I know it looks awful. I did it myself. It's a stick and poke. I was a stupid young adult. It says rude girl. Rude girl. Because I used the yeah, I love ska music and used to skank. But yeah, it's an awful tattoo and I know it. But I got some other cool tattoos though. I got a little skunk. Smelling a little stinky sour. And then this one I actually got done for free because my friend was becoming a tattoo apprentice or was a tattoo apprentice. a little strawberry cow. I love this piece so much. She actually like drew it up and I went through like her sketchbook and I was like, I'll take that one. That looks cool. I don't know. I also got a little ghost. That's my Friday the 13th tattoo. And then yeah, this one's probably like my prettiest piece though. It's a house plant, a philodendron mica. It's my favorite house plant. And then it's a lotus with a better place, a better time. Yeah, I usually call him Stinky. Honestly, I asked the tattoo apprentice, well, if he named it, not the tattoo apprentice. Well, I asked the tattoo artist if he already named it because it was from his sketchbook, and he was like, "Yeah, Stinky," and I was like, "Okay, he's Stinky." Oh my god, you gotta still send that picture of a squirrel. And I'll probably get more tattoos. I was actually thinking about getting like an outline of the Statue of Liberty. I don't know, I kind of want a New York tattoo. At least it'll have meaning. I mean, obviously the strawberry cow and the skunk and the little ghost obviously don't have any meaning. This one has meaning. Um, and then the rude girl was just because my friend had ink and we just went ham. You know, little punks. Oh, that's cool. You got a big ashtray in your forearm. It probably looks cool. Get a hot dog. That's actually funny because I was instantly thinking pizza, but you're right, like a dirty water dog, which I love. I love dirty water dogs. It's actually funny. I used to like not like when I was younger, I used to not understand why I liked other hot dogs better than others. And it's because I actually really don't like grilled hot dogs and I preferred boiled hot dogs, which is what a dirty water dog is. And I actually prefer that. I think hot dogs taste so much better boiled. And then trick, if you also like your hot dogs boiled, but you don't want to sit there and boiled water, you get a if you have a microwave. I don't have a microwave. You get a hot dog, you roll it up in a single slice of paper towel, and then you put it in there for like a minute. Bam, you got a hot dog. It's so good for late night snack. Like if you have hot dogs and you don't want to wait 10 minutes for water to boil, because that's crazy. I know everyone's gonna assume that I'm a liberal. I'm actually really anti-politics though, honestly. I mean, if you can't get past that tattoos are permanent, I mean, that I don't know. I guess maybe really don't get one. I mean, I would really say though, the real thing is that you just have to make sure that wherever you get tattooed, you want a tattoo there. That's my real advice. Because you can always get a cover up. You can always just black it out too. And honestly, like artists are really, really good at covering up tattoos now. So, like, I would just make sure that you get it. Like, if you want like a thigh piece, like, then get it there and make sure that you actually want that there. I know. Imagine if Houston Hot Dog was here. He actually does follow me too, because he's a sweetheart too, and he's commented on my YouTube short. I know. Am I taking the place? Because he didn't stream tonight. He said he was going to. I don't know. I was also gonna go into that people like with piercings. I don't know. I don't really feel like piercings are permanent though, because I had my dahlias pierced. I've had my nose pierced. I've had a lot of ear piercings. And you can't tell. You literally can't tell. I even stretched my ears. I got up to like 7/16. You can't tell. I mean, I would say that I did all that stuff like between the ages of like probably like 18 to like 23 or something like that. I did a lot of crazy piercings. Um, so I guess it takes a few years to heal. Like, but I kind of like I like my Dahlia scars, honestly, because no one can ever tell. Like I've never gotten a comment on them ever, or people say something. But then at least when I tell people that I've had my Dahlias pierced before, and I could like show them a scar, and they're like, "Oh, she's for real." Oh, I take care of myself. But yeah, no, I'd probably never get tattooed on the face. When I shaved my head, I was thinking about getting my shaved head tattooed because I felt like, I knew I was gonna grow out my hair. So who cares? Well, I mean, I guess I will. I feel like you always cringe at your younger self. Like I definitely like because that it's not the first time I've like ever been on YouTube. I used to like post YouTube videos when I was younger. And I guess I cringe at them now, but I'm still like, you go, girl. You're still doing that. So I'm happy about that. And I feel like I always feel that way about myself. I was like, nah, you did that. You wanted to do it. You got it done. Good for you. Even let other people like tell you that like you couldn't do it and listen to them. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people just I just felt like a lot of people do head tattoos and my head was shaved, so I could have gotten it tattooed. And then like I could tell you right now that my head's tattooed. And I have proof that I have a shaved head. I mean, maybe not on here, but like I have pictures of me with a shaved head. And so it's believable. Maybe. I don't know. So like so that's my point is that like I wouldn't still have the tattoo, but I feel like that's why I really didn't get it is because then I would have had this tattoo in my head that you would never see because and it probably would have been kind of expensive. I don't they probably charge more to tattoo your head, especially like your scalp, like your straight up scalp. I mean, you're always gonna think that your younger self is cringe. I feel like that's very normal. And I don't know. I'm bisexual, but I don't know. I've had girlfriends in the past, but I won't lie. I kind of lean towards men. Well, that's why I thought about getting my head tattooed because it would be like this like little secret. And I kind of like that. I like having stuff to like surprise people about me with. Like how it was going on before, like I could solve the Rubik's Cube in 2 minutes. Oh, I love whipping that out. That's so cool, you know. Or that, yeah, like I'm a hula hooper. That's usually not what you expect people to say when they're like, "What are your hobbies? What do you do?" And I'm like, "I'm a hula hooper, and I could solve the Rubik's Cube, and I watch documentaries about weird stuff. I don't know what's wrong with me either. I don't like fantasy, and I'm a girl, as she her. I said that's so weird. My doggy's so cute. Okay, yeah. I'm from New York City. She was upside down. That's your face. Your little face. It's your belly. Cause she's just a smush. She's so happy. It's like literally all she wants in life is to be right next to me. I don't know. Finding life purpose. That's what I'm focusing on in life. Of like, what do I want to do now? Cause I don't know. I like dated. I just don't like anyone. I really don't. I don't like anyone. Everyone's so boring. And I felt that way in New York City. I didn't really like anyone, and I thought it would be different when I moved to North Carolina. And no, I don't like anyone. So, I mean, it's just me. I'm a puppy and making the monies. Yeah, that's my life. Oh, that's so cute. I know my dog is always at my butthole. No, I'm definitely not from England. But it's so funny because I've asked someone that before too, that I was like, are they British? And yeah, I love that she sleeps on her belly. It's literally so cute. Oh, I think you create your purpose. Definitely. I mean, I was kind of talking about it the last time I streamed, but I do feel like really strongly about veterans. So I've wanted to do stuff with that. I don't really necessarily know what that means, but I'm still figuring that one out. But I have thought about joining the service, and everyone thought I was batshit crazy. And I don't know. I guess I won't do it, but I did buy an AFAT book, and I was like kind of studying because I feel like what better way to like help veterans and like be a veteran. And yeah, and I also did kind of like the fact that like the military does kind of like give you purpose and responsibility and which do I have responsibility, but it's so much like stricter. And then also the monthly paycheck, like kind of, being set up for life, like always having that income, that's nice. And I definitely feel like that's really the way to go. You need multiple forms of income. And maybe that's even why I'm able to do what I do, like living on myself on like a one person income is because I really have multiple incomes. And that is the best way to do things. You can't put all your eggs in one basket. Not in this culture. It was refreshing that I'm like a normal person. I know that I'm like not doing like weird shit. I know because YouTube can be a very weird place. Yeah, no, I'll definitely always be like this. I don't know. Living life large. Are they? I guess so. I mean, I definitely feel like the arm like the military definitely like attracts like a certain type of person without a doubt. I don't know, I've had mixed reactions. I've had a lot of people obviously like talk about like the state of the world and been like, don't do it. Don't do it. But I'm also like, it's not like they're putting me on the fucking front lines anyway. Like, come on, let's be real. Um, but I don't know. I've had a lot of people say that like it was like kind of one of the best decisions that they made in their lives and that like they don't regret it, like joining the military. I don't know. I haven't. One of my friends told me that I should be a cop, but I was like, I don't know. I feel like being a cop is more dangerous, honestly. I think being a cop is way more dangerous than being in the military, but maybe it's also just because of my warped New York mind. But I just feel like you don't know what you're walking into in a situation when you're a cop. And maybe it's also because I watch a lot of police body cam footage, and like I love Jim Can't Swim a lot. And like kind of, I do watch like the Explore with Us, and they're like, another guy too. I watch them too, but Jim can swim like he's amazing. I love what he does. So I just feel like you really don't know what you're walking into in a situation when you're a cop, and that's kind of crazy. At least if you're going to war, like you have the right things, and you're like prepared, knowing what you're like really walking into, even if there is like element of surprise, like you still know that. I don't know. I feel like when you're as a cop, you really have no idea what you're about to unravel and unreal. That ugh. I definitely feel like getting drafted is also a lot different, because that's not a decision. All the people that I've talked to, like they joined like willingly, they joined the service. So that's a lot different, of actually making that decision for yourself. Also, when you're not making that decision as an 18-year-old, like you're not like one of the getting fresh out of high school and like going to train to the service. I feel like when you're like older and you've like actually thought about it, like that, you know, I don't know. That definitely speaks. I think it speaks to my mental health throughout like the year or two of my life. Then I'm like, I'm thinking about joining the service. And no, I don't really like anime. I watch Jim Can't Swim. Jim Can't Swim is amazing. I love his content. If you don't know who he is and you like police stuff or like investigations, but I also feel like he's so popular that, like, I don't know, people probably, I also don't know if you heard that, but that was my puppy, and that was so cute. She's so noisy. I know everyone tells me to join the Air Force, but I don't know. I used to make fun of the Air Force, but I don't know. My dad's a vet, so like I have been around it like a little bit, which is even probably why I've like have like considered the option. So I thought about joining the Navy if I did. I know I should probably get like a microphone to put by my dog so you could hear all of her weird mouth sounds. Maybe that's actually weird. I actually won't do that. That's actually really weird. I won't do that. I'm sorry. I like first thought that like people could be normal, and then I was like, oh wait, this is the internet. People aren't normal. I look like a Navy SEAL. I know I probably wouldn't be like that crazy, but like I could swim, but yeah, see, you join the Navy, you do it all again. And yeah, I mean, obviously, yeah, family. That's why I feel strongly about veterans. Like a young Winona Ryder, that's such a compliment, honestly. Oh, canine training for police? That actually does sound really cool. I mean, and honestly, I could probably do computer tech. I don't know. I was thinking about going to the nuclear, it's the nuclear field or nuclear engineer in the Navy. I'm kind of like blanking out. And yeah, joining the military is a bold choice. I don't know what's wrong with me either. I mean, I don't think I'm actually gonna do it, but yeah, no, it's definitely just like a fresh start, which I do like that. I mean, I did just got my angel bites. I feel like honestly, when I got my angel bites, that kind of was saying to me that I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna join the military. I also have like a lease on my apartment, and then I also have a doggo. But I don't know. I do have a family member that said they would watch my dog. But if I actually did like the nuclear field and the Navy, like I would be gone for like a year and like 3 months or something like that. And that's crazy. I mean, I'm just tired. I mean, I have a really weird sleeping schedule, so I napped really late tonight. It's like 2 o'clock my time. I don't look depressed. Oh, you volunteered for the canines dogs? That's really cool. Well, I don't know if I would want dogs like tackling me. I'm really tiny. I say that as I'm like, I'm gonna join the army. No. I'm from New York too. Hello. Move. Get out of there while you can. But yeah, and then I guess that also shows at least how smart I think I am is what I'm gonna say. That I thought I could definitely do the nuclear field. I don't know. Some of my family actually got a 98 on the ASVAB. So that was kind of my goal. I never actually took the test, but I did study, and it's been a while since I've been in school. So I had to like refresh on stuff. But because a lot of it is like concepts, I want to say that like you kind of already need to know, especially with like the math and stuff like that, which I'm honestly a math person. Like I am really good at math, but like you still need to like remember the formulas. And it's been a whole decade since I've been in school. So no, I don't remember. I don't remember everything anymore. But yes, thank you. I appreciate that. Of like, do what makes you happy, like in making your next choice. I know I was thinking that too, that like I am a woman. So honestly, they probably have some like quota that they need someone like in the nuclear field because there are probably only so many females that would even like qualify for that. So I did think it was going to be really easy. And yeah, I mean, I was going to probably need like a waiver for my tattoo. I don't know. It's like on my arm. Well, not, I mean, on my hand. It's kind of on my hand because that's where like my bone is. And it's over that, you know. But I could get a waiver for that, and I do think they would do that. I also think right now they would definitely do that, but that's what almost makes me a little bit nervous. If I actually went to like a recruit, I think they'd just be like, I'd be like off to boot camp tomorrow. And there's no spamming. Like I'm not trying to be an asshole, but like, but okay, I think I'm getting off. I hope everyone has a good night though, a good morning, whatever time it is where you are. Oh yeah, definitely. Um, I don't know. Usually I've been like ending it with like spread love, not hate, because you guys need a lot of you guys need that so much. So, like sit here and like start like being nice to people on here instead of being so mean. And I don't even care about myself. Like go be like whoever you watch after me, like go say fucking something nice to them. I mean it. Go say something nice in their chat. Good day.